Emperor Meiji, also called Meiji the Great, was the 122nd emperor of Japan to the traditional order of succession, reigning from February 1867 to his death. He was the first monarch of the Empire of Japan and presided over the Meiji era. He was the figurehead of the Meiji Restoration that witnessed Japan's transformation from an isolationist, feudal state to an industrialized world power. His personal name was Mutsuhito. Prince Mutsuhito was born on November 3, 1852 on his maternal grandfather's property. The imperial prince was not born in the palace. Instead, it was common for members of the imperial family to be born in a structure near the woman's father's house. The prince began his education at the age of 7. He proved an indifferent student. On August 16, 1860 he was proclaimed prince and heir to the throne. Later that year on November 11 he was proclaimed as the crown prince and given an adult name, Mutsuhito. He was born into an era of change in Japan. This change was symbolized in July 1853 when an American naval squadron sailed into the harbor at Edo to open Japan up to international trade. For the first time in 250 years, the shogunate took the step of consulting with the imperial court. Officials advised that they should agree to trade with the Americans. The Japanese government decided to allow trade and submitted to what it dubbed the unequal treaties, which meant giving up tariff authority and the right to try foreigners in its own courts. The Japanese take pride in the Meiji Restoration, as it allowed Japan to become the preeminent power in the Pacific and a major player in the world. Yet, Emperor Meiji's role in the restoration, as well as the amount of authority and influence he wielded during his reign, is debatable. He kept no diary, wrote almost no letters, and left no more than 3 or 4 pictures. Due to the lack of sources, mysteries surrounding his personality and role in the restoration remain a dispute. Some argue he was a figurehead without real power and was never a full dictator. Others describe Meiji as a powerful autocrat and a highly individualistic and forthright person. Soon after Meiji's ascension, his officials presented him a possible bride. She was the daughter of an imperial official. The two married on January 11, 1869. Known as Empress Dowager Shogun, she was the first imperial consort to receive the title of the emperor's wife in several hundred years. Although she bore no children, Meiji had 15 children by 5 official ladies-in-waiting, 5 sons and 10 daughters. Only 5 of his children lived to adulthood. He had 18 grandchildren, 11 grandsons and 7 granddaughters.